This is fighting music. Okay. Can't get in now, Medusa. Who made up that myth anyway? Oh, right, Doctor Who review, yeah. These intros are getting lame. Okay, so... Sorry, thought it was already on, and I zapped it, turned off. Alright. Anyway, hey, what's up guys, it's probably not made for review here, and welcome to story number 20. Well, my review is story number 20 of Doctor Who, The Mythmakers. Now, so... I guess this should be fun, not my idea of reviewing it, because, like, from An Unearthly Child to the Romans, I was pretty much, like, summarizing everything that happened and not really saying my opinion on it. I mean, like, I started with the earlier ones, and I just kind of stopped saying my opinion on it and just kind of gave a plot summary and then the end. The Web Plan, I tried to just say my opinion and not give away the plot, but I kind of missed out whole bunch of stuff because I didn't watch before. So the Crusade, Space Museum, The Chase, Time Meddler, and Galaxy 4, I watched the story, and then I came back and reviewed it. But then, of course, I would forget a few things. So my plan for watching The Mythmakers is to just watch it, and then when something that I think is worth commenting about is pops up, then I'll mention it. So, here we go then. Alright. Oh no, it's another reconstruction again. There better not be a lot of these. I mean, like, come on, there can't be more than 2, right?
I worked on the Mythmakers.
Oh, hello.
1965.
Who are you? You're different.
The TARDIS arrives on the plains of Asia Minor, not far from the besieged city of Troy. The TARDIS crew are about to embark on an adventure where the boundaries between history, myth, and legend become blurred. But by becoming embroiled in historical events, the Doctor, Stephen, and Vicky are unaware that they themselves are about to become the Mythmakers.
Oh, really? Huh, I didn't know that. Well, this story certainly seems interesting. Start it. Sit back. Yeah, it's still too uncomfortable. Okay, I won't show you the visuals because I don't want to get called for copyright, even though I'm not even sure if this is a real picture. Probably is. But anyway, so, this song right here that plays when 2 guys are fighting at the very beginning, me and my mom would burst out laughing. When I was, like, super little and I would, like, mimic it, I literally thought that it was an elephant that was playing the music. But, I would mimic it and then my mom would always burst out laughing. Listen to this. This is fighting music.
What? So anxious to be gone? I would not keep you for the world.
Man, not really sure why they kept this music either, buddy. This new shirt, I took a break. But anyway, so, oh, and I got some hash browns too. Yes, that I just do it all. So anyway, so we had this obvious clip right here, which was partially the part of the Doctor exiting the TARDIS loose cannon, obviously used from the Celestial Toymaker. Look, his mouth is even moving, even though he's not saying anything. But anyway, so they think that he's Zeus, basically, because the 2 guys are fighting. One of them tries to kill them and says, "Zeus, if you don't want this guy to die, then descend to Earth and save him." And then at that exact moment, coincidentally, the Doctor emerges from the TARDIS and they think that he's him and stuff like that. But anyway, so I don't quite understand though, like, why are they surprised? Didn't they see the TARDIS appear? Like even if they weren't around when the TARDIS appeared, if they were like fighting while going up a hill or something, then like they'd still be kind of I'd be a little bit confused as to how that got there. I don't know. I mean, like, it has writing on it. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe they're like cavemen from the first episode, and they think that's a tree. So the Doctor tries to go back into the TARDIS and takes off, but he doesn't. He tries to get back into the TARDIS and take off. But then they say, like, wait, I must show you to the other people. They want to know that you're real and stuff like that. And he's just like, let me pass through, I'll strike you with a thunderbolt. And he's like, please. And the Doctor, of course, can't really strike him with a thunderbolt. So he's just like, okay, fine, you convinced me. And then they go off. I have no idea why Vicky and Steven... Why did the Doctor even decide to come out? Like, he could be changing history or something. I mean, like, honestly, like, they spent the first 5 minutes in the TARDIS just kind of staring at the screen like, wow, those guys are fighting. And then the Doctor's just like, maybe I should go do something about it. I'll be right back, guys, stay in here. We have a few clips of Steven and Vicky in the TARDIS that are actually real clips because some guy took a video camera and videoed their screen as they were watching the show. So we got like a few snippets of that, even though they're not really of the real show. They're from a camera, some guy using the show. I don't know. But anyway. They also said in the intro that the Doctor, William Hartnell, was upset filming this because apparently, like, he's the only... Dang, hash brown, get on the fork. He's like the only member of the original cast still standing.
Killer behind their walls. Whilst we rot in their summers and starve in their crack-bone winters.
Of course, to everyone else in Greece, they just think like, oh, well, this is just an old man. There's no proof that he's Zeus. So the Doctor says some knowledge from the future. Meanwhile, Steven gets out of the TARDIS and tries to find him, telling Vicky to stay there and not open the door unless it's for Steven and the Doctor. And then we have this one clip of the Savages, where Steven's just kind of like... and then they basically play that forward and backward as he's trying to avoid some Greek thing. So I'll just show you it. I know that I'm not supposed to be doing plot summaries, but I just want to point out, as for the cliffhanger for part 1, how it works is that Vicky was the only one in the TARDIS, and the Doctor's like, oh, let Steven be, I'll show you a miracle, I'll just strike him with the thunderbolt if you bring him to my temple, and he's just going to take off in the TARDIS, and then there's nothing that you can do about it. But then someone comes back and claims that the TARDIS has disappeared, and so to make it seem like, ooh, Vicky might have taken off without them for some reason that we do not know. But they already did that in the web planet, so why are they just doing this again? It was even more convincing in the web planet because you could hear the TARDIS making that noise, even though it was just being dragged away. So I guess the TARDIS always makes that noise? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. In the Runaway Bride, when the Doctor was crashing through the highway to save Donna, you could kind of hear it make that noise. But it was even more convincing then. This time it's just a guy comes back, and the Doctor and Steven are supposed to take his word for it, and then they just, ooh, we'll show the viewer the TARDIS not there, and we'll show that it's the same spot because we'll have this thing that was left there for some reason. It just moved. It hadn't taken off. Funny scenes in a row here in episode 2 where the guy kind of just goes, Achilles! And then he's just like, Achilles, like whispering, and then they're just like calling for someone to fight, mainly Achilles, and then Steven all of a sudden just appears at random in like a weird suit. It just, like, it is supposed to be a historical comedy, so it probably is just supposed to be funny. It's just weird to just see Steven like pop up at absolute random in one of the armor suits. He just looks out of place in it, you know? So then we have, in episode 3, there's this scene where the Doctor's trying to furthermore convince everyone that he's Zeus by giving them advanced technology that they don't have. So he tries to teach them how to build a plane, and this is the result.
As I intend to build this flying machine. Excellent, excellent. And you shall have the honor of being the first man to fly.
I mean, this picture, that picture of the Doctor isn't actually from this episode, it's from the Aztecs after he finds out that he just accidentally proposed to someone, but, like, I remember me and Dad were watching this episode, and Dad was just like, ah, crap.
That my catapult catapult is ready, and it seems a great pity to waste it. Now you have failed me, therefore you are expendable. I propose to fire you over the walls of Troy. But I have another idea.
Yeah. I have a so, here's my idea. Crap.
Brother's murderer. So, Prince Trogan, is it? Well, I killed your brother fairly. Fought him man to man. Alas, I cannot do the same for you. This will be the murder of a boy. As Cressida played me false. Very well. I'll fight my brother's murderer, for I only live to kill Diomede, who is already dead. So follow him, Trojan.
Oh no, it's the music again. Oh no, it's a slow edition.
Please, no, there's tracks. What am I going to do? I have to stop somewhere. But how? I've got to. Yes, I must.
Picture of the Trojan Horse in the credits. Vicky's known this guy for like a day. And she left the TARDIS, she left the opportunity to explore space and time. And yes, she could die on any adventure. But she, Susan, at least she'd know Dave, and what is Susan doing right now? I mean, yeah, she does appear in the Five Doctors, but they don't even mention David. For all we know, he's dead. For all we know, he died, and then, another alien invasion came and she hopped aboard that. Because we don't even know what she was doing. At this, well, it's a time travel show, but, at this point in the show, Susan might be just bored to death. Because, you gotta be careful with that sort of stuff. When you think that you're in love, you might not be. Sometimes it can fade after, a day. A few months at most. You're just oh. I kinda... Well, this sucks. I just gave up all the space and time for... Also, Vicky didn't even say goodbye to Steven. I mean, yeah, she technically couldn't have had much time to grow that attached to him because he's only been on 3 adventures with her, right? They only met him at the very end of the chase, and then they had adventures through the Time Meddler, Galaxy 4. They didn't appear at all in Mission to the Unknown, and now this one. So yeah, they pretty much only had, really 3 full adventures together. And Steven's sick, and he's gonna wake up, only to find out that Vicky's not with them anymore, and instead they got this Katarina, who thinks that they're gods and is going off to the afterlife and stuff like that. Would I recommend the Mythmakers? Well, I don't know. It's a comedy historical, just like the Romans, but I didn't really see much in there. I mean, it's also missing, so, I mean, it could be found by the time that you're watching this, but I don't know. If you want a Trojan Horse and stuff like that, if you got 25 minutes times 4 is and it's an hour and 4. If you have an hour and 40 minutes to spare, then sure, why not? But would I recommend it? I don't really know. It's a historical, so what can I say? I'm not really that fond of the historicals. But anyway, that was the Mythmakers. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like so that I know that you enjoyed it. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike so that I know that you didn't enjoy it. Leave a comment down below if you liked it. Tell me why, because it feels awesome when I know that people appreciate this work that I put into these. And I know that there are YouTubers that do way more work than me, but nevertheless, I'm still doing work, so it's nice to know that people actually appreciate it. If you didn't like it, then leave a comment down below telling me how I can improve for the next time, or I won't be able to improve, and I'm just gonna treat your dislike like it's a like, because you're not telling me how to improve, so what am I supposed to do? And subscribe so that I know when my next video comes out. Thanks again so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time, where I review story... Oh, how do I do 21? I'll start the base again. This is 21. Story number 21. 20 stories already. I remember thinking about oh, what should I do for my Mission to the Unknown review? It's only a 1-parter. Well, anyway. Story number 21. The Daleks Master Plan, a huge epic. my plan is to like have like a whole bunch of food everywhere. Like some pizza over here, some hash browns over there, some grapes over here, and stuff like that. Just like a huge buffet of food to last me throughout this giant like 6-hour epic thing. So anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.